There's a strange moment that happens in a lot of households right now. You look at your combined income on paper and think, by every logical standard, we should be fine. Six figures, two careers, degrees, stability. And yet, one surprise expense sends everything into chaos. Not because you're irresponsible, not because you're bad with money, but because the system quietly changed the rules while everyone was busy working harder. If you've ever wondered how a household earning good money can still feel one bad month away from disaster, this video is for you. The illusion of doing well. Imagine a couple with solid, respectable careers. Nothing flashy, nothing reckless. Just normal professionals doing what society told them was the right path. They earn well above the median household income. On paper, they're winning. But in real life, their savings are thin. Credit cards act as emergency funds. Time together is rare. Burnout is constant. They followed the formula perfectly and still feel trapped. That feeling isn't personal failure. It's structural. The promise of two incomes. For decades, we've been told a simple story. Two incomes equals stability. Two paychecks means safety. More income means less stress. Mathematically, it sounds obvious. Real life proved otherwise. There's a name for this disconnect: the two-income trap, a concept popularized by Elizabeth Warren during her work studying family bankruptcies. The surprising conclusion? Households with two earners were often more fragile, not less. What changed and why it matters? Go back several decades. Most middle-class families ran on one primary income. That income didn't buy luxury, but it bought margin. Housing was sized for one paycheck. Healthcare was manageable. Childcare wasn't a major line item because someone was home. And most importantly, there was a backup. If the primary earner lost their job, the second adult could step into the workforce. That unused earning power acted like insurance. Now fast forward to today. That backup plan is no longer in reserve. It's already being used just to stay afloat. The cost explosion nobody planned for. Yes, incomes rose, but the price of participation rose faster. Housing doubled relative to inflation. Healthcare multiplied several times over. Childcare became a second mortgage. Education costs ballooned. The extra income didn't create comfort. It simply became the new baseline. Every additional dollar got absorbed by fixed costs. Where the second income really goes. Let's say one partner earns $70,000 and the other earns $50,000. That second income looks powerful until you track it. Higher marginal taxes shrink it fast. Childcare erases a massive chunk. Commuting adds thousands more. Convenience spending fills the gaps left by exhaustion. By the time everything is accounted for, that second income might barely move the needle, or even cost money. Someone works full-time for flexibility that never arrives. The real trap. The danger isn't two incomes. The danger is building a life that collapses without both of them. Mortgages sized for dual paychecks. Car payments justified by combined income. Fixed costs that leave no room for error. When both incomes are required just to survive, there is no margin. No plan B. No buffer. No flexibility. That's why so many financially successful households feel one crisis away from disaster. The one income foundation. The way out. Here's the mindset shift that changes everything. Design your life so one income can carry the essentials. Not luxury. Not perfection. Just survival with dignity. Then treat the second income as optional, even if it isn't. That surplus becomes emergency savings, investments, debt elimination, freedom in disguise. You're no longer forced to work. You're choosing to. Why this actually works. When expenses stop expanding, time starts compounding. Within a few years, Investments begin producing income. Stress drops. Options reappear. That's when two incomes finally deliver what they promised. Not stuff, but security. Final thought. This was never about earning more. It was about preserving flexibility. Previous generations weren't wealthier. They were more resilient. They had room to adapt when life changed. Modern households often traded that resilience for appearances. But appearance isn't security. Cash flow isn't freedom. And income doesn't matter if it's already spent. Now that you see the trap, you can choose differently. And that choice changes everything.